Let's relive the at-bat and just play it pitch by pitch for you. I'll set it up before we play the video. The Mets are losing 3-1, ninth inning, 2 outs, runners on the corners. Josh Hader against Juan Soto. Let's play it. Dan, what's Josh Hader thinking?
Well, the first thing is you've got a guy on deck in Pete Alonso. But you know who's standing up here in Soto. So you're like, okay, I want to really get ahead. Strike one. Runs a two-seamer up. Now he's in the hole, 1-0.
Right now, I know I'm going to get another pitch. I'm ahead in the count. I'm looking for my specific pitch to hurt him. And he's looking for a fastball. A little bit out over the plate right here.
If you're Hader right now, you try not to think a pitch or two ahead. But you know this guy makes contact. So what does he do? Down to the zone. Now you're really in a tough spot. 2-0.
Now, I know my homework, and I'm going to show you that a little bit later, but every slider is inside. Everything he throws me is inside. If it's hard, maybe away, but other than that, sliders are all in. So I'm looking for a heater in. Way in. Now I'm 3-0.
Now this is
I'm honestly thinking he doesn't want anything.
Yeah, now this is when you've got to take your machoism out of it and say, like, he's going to have the green light here. So if there was ever a time to throw a 3-0 breaking ball, 17 times he had faced a lefty.
You see that
and
deep,
had thrown
like,
fastballs 3-0. So only one other time. So what is the pitch to throw here? Is probably a 3-0 breaking ball. 17 got times. He had only thrown one 3-0 slider before this at bat.
And when he throws that, I'm thinking, he wants Pete Alonso. He still don't want none of me.
That's a dangerous place to be.
Slider?
You walk now, you put the tying run at second base. To me, this was the biggest pitch of the at-bat. So you feel like you're back in this at-bat at all. He challenged him.
Oh, he missed it.
That's a ball to hit.
Tell you what, that's a spring training miss. He throws that in May, bye-bye.
Now I think you've sped him up, and if there was ever a time, if you're Josh Hader, go, okay, no harm, no foul. I walk them, they're loaded. I'm going to go ahead, and I think the right pitch here is a 3-2 breaking ball, but you want to throw a hard one, and you have to make it appear to be a strike.
And I think Soto says, I know he's going to throw me a slider, but it's going to be inside. Every slider he's ever thrown me since the first time I faced him is inside. He threw it away. That's why he missed it.
How about this? He only swung at 2 pitches all year, wider than the strike zone all of last year. Think about that. That was only the second 3-0 slider Hader has ever thrown in his life to get back into that count 3-1.
And let me show you why. I'm going to take you back through Soto's at-bats. He's faced this guy 5 times, right? So I'll skip the first couple. But these are last year, heading into this year. This is the most recent information he has. March 30th, 2024. I want you to see, I'm going to split the plate because Josh Hader's so good. Ball inside. He knows he's coming in, dribbler. All right. Next day, they bring Hader in again. I'm going to get you, man. Because I know now you pitch every ball in on me. There's a fastball. Okay, I'm ready for you. There's a little breaking ball. Inside half again, Greg. Here comes the next pitch. It's 1-1. Fastball away. That's the only ball he throws hard. It's going to be away from me as a heater. There's a slider in. All right? So that's why a little breaking ball, a little something off, inside again. But the only thing hard away is going to be a fastball, the ball in. All right? He goes back out, boom, base hit. All right? Anything hard away, it's hard. It's going to be a heater.
Yeah.
It's not a slider. So he goes into last night's at-bat having that information in his head. So let's go through the AB from Soto again. Fastball in. All right, I've seen you. Let me do my little rock. Slider down and in. Hey, everything's going to be in if it's breaking. Fastball in. Okay. Remember, if it's hard away, it's going to be a heater. Other than that, I got you. I don't want that 3-0. Here's the pitch. He missed it. All right. So now Juan knows if it's going to be anything up, if it's going to be a slider, it will be inside. This ball's there when he makes his decision. It's going to be in, and the ball continued to run.
And that is where he wanted it, right? The catcher was set up on the outer third.
Yeah, he was. But what also helped set that up was that high fastball before that. Listen, when you throw 96, 97, and Juan Soto, we go back to that bat last year against the Guardians at the postseason, he's a nightmare. He can foul pitches off
against
and
Gaddis.
Stay alive. But you know what? This was lefty on left, and Hader, it's tough. He has that natural cut action on his fastball. He picked the perfect time to throw a hard slider that appeared to be a strike till it got to about the cutout of the dirt, and that thing had a mind of its own.
And here's the other thing Juan Soto's going to take away. Pete Alonso is not Aaron Judge.
100%.
That's
right.
the difference.
And Alonso had a good game. He walked, had a couple hits, but you're right. You're right.
And he's going to be he's a good hitter, but he's not Aaron Judge's next level. So that changes how everybody approaches him. Now he's got to start thinking, okay, are they going to pitch around me? Or are they really going to get me? He missed his pitch, and I really believe in May or June, that ball's gone.
The 3-1 pitch that he fouled straight back, if that ball would have hit and crushed, Josh Hader would have went back after that game and went, what am I doing trying to sneak a 3-1 fastball by this guy? He got away with it. Now, it had some angry. It was up in the zone. He fouled it off. And now you get this remade confidence because now at 3-2, facing a guy like Soto, you feel like you almost have the edge. You've got an open base. You'd hate to have to put the tying run at second base, but you have a lot more possible. That 3-1 pitch was gutsy to say, okay. And he gave him a fastball to hit.
Yeah.
But it was just high enough that he swung underneath.
It was power versus power, and Hader won the game.
And I can't wait as the summer goes on. If Pete's hot, does he get a slider? because he's not getting a slider for Aaron Judge is on deck.
Yeah, but it's
cool.
Spencer Torkelson was because he was the number 1 pick back in
Number 1
2020.
overall. And I tell you what, it takes a while. We all expect everybody to be Mike Trout or Bryce Harper right away. Sometimes you got to just stay with who you are. He was number 1 overall after not being drafted out of high school. So think about his work ethic and figuring out what he does best. He knows what he does. But a lot of times we get into pro ball, we have so many people tinker with us and we change things around. That's just natural. But this swing is back to Arizona State. This is the same swing he had when he was the big player in college, carrying the U.S. national team. Look at this swing. There's yesterday's homer. Here's the team with Team USA right there. The Arizona State swing, Team USA, the swing he's back to now is what got him to be that number 1 guy. So I think sometimes we go through this.
He's only
And we got to
25.
figure it out ourselves.
Yeah, let kids grow up.
Let him be
I hope he has a big year.